If I'm gonna date this girl that has all this trauma and all this baggage, it's gonna be a part of our relationship.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what it was gonna do to us. I thought hurt people, healed people, healed people. I thought I could heal her. But guess what? Guess what? When shit hit the fan, that the trauma came out, the baggage came out, the hurt came out, and what happened was, I got hurt. I got fucking hurt. I got hurt. That's what happened. When something came up, there was something that happened between us that was real. There was a very real thing that happened between the two of us, and my heart being open, I wanted to work through it with her, and she was gone. She was gone, and that was where I was like, oh, that's what someone with a closed heart does.
I learned the hard way that you can't heal other people. I tried, I applied, and I was present, but in the end, when their trauma came out, it overcame them. They weren't strong or smart enough to realize that I was there to help them through it. It was easier for them to displace me, attack me, abandon me, but without their hurt baggage, I'm free. I should have never helped them in the first place. Don't be so loyal that you betray yourself. This personal story is the story of multiple men who sadly went through similar processes. As a man, you can have the best intentions, but if she's not even willing to improve herself, you're investing in the wrong place. ROI equals 0 in this case, but I would say it's even negative. It's still mind-boggling to hear both modern women and simps say that baggage does not matter. Check this out.
A woman with 20 or more bodies stacked up, she is 16 times more likely to cheat. A new study came out a couple of weeks ago. I found it on Twitter. Look up GSS Norco, keywords male partners. The effects of oxytocin and romantic pair bonding, it's well known, you can look it up. Short version for here is this: the more men she's with, the more emotional connections and emotional breaks she's had. And with each new experience, she incrementally loses her ability to make a genuine emotional connection. Now add to this what I call situational arousal. Think Jack on the Titanic. A promiscuous woman in today's age, she's been with dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of men. What makes that 1 or 5 or 10 guys stand out? It's how they met. Situational arousal. Again, Jack on the Titanic. So even promiscuous women do want to settle down eventually. They don't want to be alone. But 1, they're physically incapable of making a genuine emotional connection to a man. And 2, as they struggle to make a relationship work, they're not conscious of their inability to make an emotional connection. They just don't feel it for him. So in her mind, he just doesn't measure up to Mr. Situational Arousal from 5 or 10 years ago. And of course, a man can pick up on this. Not sensing any genuine desire from her, he begins to lose interest as well. And being promiscuous, she has no real boundaries to casual sex, to taking care of her needs as she sees fit. And she'll do what she's always done.
The evidence is out there. Those who deny it deserve what follows. It's just the way it is, fellas. In today's video, we're diving deep into why men are increasingly double-checking women before starting any sort of relationship, and why this is getting modern women messed up. Stick around because I'm sure you're going to love this one. But before we go any further, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Mr. Incognito. He said, tattoos, very masculine energy, nose piercing, flexing biceps, on TikTok, and she still doesn't know why she's single. Red flags for days, and then I imagine they hear what she has to say, and the flags keep coming. Please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5 for that comment of the day. As usual, guys, I'll pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment, and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as it helps a lot. And now, back to the video. Embrace your masculinity.
Like, why should the men of the future have to pay for your past? So if you had, and I'm not saying you did, I know not all girls did, but this is just a common thing that men tell me. And then, like, if you had toxic boyfriend, toxic ex, bad boy, bad boy, bad boy, and then you get in this new relationship and you dump all of that onto the new guy, why does he have to deal with that?
I think that's the right question to ask, honestly. If you date or marry a chick with a certain type of past, you're effectively dealing with problems from before you even came into the picture. That said, it's still insane that modern women don't comprehend these simple ideas. What you want as a man ain't hard to get. But these modern women believe they can do whatever they want and still land the man of their dreams. Let's check out why this is all stupidity, but before we do so, hit that like button and show us some love in the comments. The first reason is not even the so-called fragile egos of some men, it's something rooted in tradition and religion. You know how it goes. Traditions and religious beliefs have a profound impact on shaping our perspectives on relationships. Conservative men, or men with common sense for that matter, lean on age-old values deeply rooted in religious teachings and traditions when expressing their preference for women with less baggage, especially those who haven't engaged in prior relationships. From this standpoint, the desire for a partner with no previous sexual experiences isn't merely a personal preference. It aligns with a set of principles that have withstood the test of time. God is wise, you know, but modern women think they can defy the Lord himself. Anyway, men know that for this thing to work, it's crucial to uphold the sanctity of marriage, commit to a lifelong bond, and ensure the assurance of fidelity, all of which are integral aspects of these deeply ingrained values. Doesn't matter the religion or culture, chastity is always a must and a non-negotiable. Check this out.
Okay, but hold on a second. Why are you holding purity at high regard when you're out here beating every chick?
So the reason is because
really understand that.
men and women are different, and that's the thing. Like, if a girl has had sex with one person, they're a virgin. She has an 80% chance of a happy marriage. If she slept with more than 5, it goes down to 25% chance of 10 years having a happy marriage. So it's less valuable to a man. Where like a dude, the number one best is if they're both virgins, but if you take that off the table, like men's marital happiness increases like from 5 to 8 partners, where they're more happy with the girl because we bond more during sex. I mean, that's why we have terms like dickmatized.
and can we be honest? Women do want a man with sexual experience. Let's just be honest. That's why it's different. Women do not want a man, especially when it's time to get to that sexual place. They don't want a man that they've got to teach. They would prefer to be taught by a man, but a woman doesn't want a man with no sexual experience. He wants to have a man that doesn't know what he's doing in his bedroom.
Many guys view the prospect of being with a virgin as an honor, a sentiment deeply rooted in a variety of reasons. Firstly, there's a sense of being the first in someone's life, an experience that holds a special place in the hearts of those who appreciate the unique nature of such a connection. Being the inaugural person to share in the journey of physical intimacy is seen as a privilege, a chance to create a shared history that is exclusively theirs. Additionally, claiming someone's virginity is perceived as a way to establish a unique connection, a sense of ownership and exclusivity. Men, in general, value the idea that they are the sole individual who has shared intimate moments with their partner. The concept of being the pioneer in exploring the uncharted territory of physical intimacy adds an extra layer of excitement to the relationship. Beyond the honor and exclusivity associated with being a virgin, many guys think of fantasies about such encounters. Part of the allure lies in the taboo nature of initiating someone into the pleasures of physical intimacy. The excitement of venturing into uncharted territory and guiding a woman through the exploration of these pleasures is a powerful fantasy for many men. Moreover, virgins are often perceived as more inexperienced, creating a refreshing change for those accustomed to more seasoned partners. The appeal extends to the willingness of virgins to please their partners, often with fewer expectations or demands in bed. The innocence and eagerness of virgins become a driving force behind the fantasy, creating an enticing narrative of exploration and mutual satisfaction. Men don't want women who quote-unquote know it all, let alone try to beat women's previous partners. Now, here's the kicker. Another significant reason why men often prefer virgins is the absence of comparisons. When involved with someone who has previous partners, it's only natural to compare experiences, questioning whether the current relationship measures up to the past ones. The absence of other experiences with a virgin assures the guy that he is the best they've ever had. This lack of comparison not only serves as a substantial ego boost, but also contributes to the feeling of being more desired. In the pursuit of being the most fulfilling partner, the absence of other benchmarks allows the guy to feel confident and provides a pressure-free environment for him to excel in the relationship. You know how it goes. There's something irresistible to guys about a girl's innocence and purity. It's as if they haven't been touched by the world yet, offering a refreshing novelty that sets them apart from others. The perceived innocence and purity of virgins evokes a sense of nostalgia for a time when values were untarnished by the complexities of the world. Arguably, guys are drawn to virgins because they represent the epitome of everything good and pure. In a world that sometimes feels corrupted, virgins become a beacon of hope, a reminder that traditional values and wholesomeness still exist. They symbolize a return to a simpler time, and in the eyes of men, virgins represent the possibility of finding happiness and joy rooted in genuine and untarnished connections. Here's the kicker. For some guys, being with a virgin is more than just an honor. It's a sign of manliness and accomplishment. There's a psychological conquest involved, a sense of achievement in having been with a virgin. Additionally, since virginity is often associated with hyper-femininity, the experience becomes a way for these men to connect with their own masculinity.
You're gonna go in there being like, oh, well, I want a virgin? Why? Like, why do you want it?
Because men are...
Why would I want a virgin? Why would I want a girl who has no sexual history? Why would I want a girl who has no STDs? Why would I want a girl who can pair bond with me if we get married? Do I need to...
Being someone's first is more than just a memorable experience. It's a profound shared journey that can create a lasting bond. This sentiment becomes even more potent when both partners are navigating the uncharted territory of losing their virginity together. It's not just a physical union, it's a mutual awakening to a completely different side of life and intimacy, forging a special moment that will be etched into their memories forever. In these moments of shared vulnerability, there's a unique opportunity for growth together. For guys, the appeal of being with a virgin often lies in the chance to feel needed and appreciated. Taking on the role of a guide in the realm of physical intimacy can be incredibly satisfying. It goes beyond the physical act. It's about teaching and fostering comfort and confidence in their partner's body. The allure is not just in the act itself, but in witnessing someone they care about blossom under their guidance, and let's be honest, there's a certain appeal in the enthusiasm of a novice learner. Beyond the emotional and personal connection, there are pragmatic reasons why guys appreciate being with virgins. There's a reduced fear of STDs, contributing to a sense of safety and well-being. In a world saturated with warnings about the dangers of unprotected intercourse, virgins are perceived as a safer bet, reducing the associated risks. It's not the sole reason, but for many guys who prioritize health, virgins become a more attractive option. There's also the allure of a blank slate, a partner without the baggage of bad habits from previous encounters. In the realm of intimacy, guys find satisfaction in molding their partner into their ideal counterpart. It's not about diminishing agency, but acknowledging that, on the whole, virgins tend to be more malleable and easier to work with, requiring less effort to align with desired levels of intimacy. Furthermore, there might be a scientific rationale behind the preference for virgins. Research suggests that virgins possess an enhanced ability to form lasting emotional relationships, a phenomenon known as pair bonding. The more partners a person has had, the harder it may be for them to establish those enduring emotional connections. This isn't about judging past experiences, it's a recognition of the potential for deeper emotional bonds with partners who have fewer previous encounters. Delving into the evolutionary perspective, studies across various species indicate a male preference for virgin mates. Again, multiple species operate this way. It's not only humans. It aligns with the innate desire to ensure the passing on of one's genes. Mating with a virgin provides a level of certainty regarding the paternity of offspring. Biology also plays a role, with virgin females often releasing higher levels of certain hormones that trigger primitive instincts in males.
No, I believe traditional relationships do exist. I still believe they still happen. But if you talk about what traditional relationships were initially, no, that is dead. So you're not really gonna, chances of you getting a woman that's a virgin,
right,
it's unlikely. Mm-hmm. Depending on the age, depends on.
That's not true.
No, I'm just saying the chances are.
In the dating world,
in the dating world.
What percent of women over the age, okay, the average age of first marriage in the UK, what age do you think it is?
Over 30.
It's 31.
31.
What percent of 31-year-olds are virgins as women?
Probably 5.
Girl, it is not that high.
Yeah, it won't be that high.
31 You're telling me this girl's waited half her life? Cat, I don't believe a single girl that tells me she's over 26, I'll give you, and is still a virgin. I don't believe.
If a woman enters into a relationship with a man and he does her dirty, right? She's going to walk away. She is going to feel that damage. She is going to be like, maybe he cheated on her and she's now distrusting of other men. Now that next guy who walks into the picture has got to deal with all that garbage, because it's like, even though he didn't do it, he's constantly looking at her. She's crying. She's suspicious. She's this, she's that. She's carrying that burden of what her experiences were with her past into that next relationship. So when guys go for younger girls, and by the way, I mean legal, I'm talking about them going for a 22-year-old instead of a 46-year-old, oftentimes that means that that woman's just been exposed to less garbage in the world.
You know how it goes. Men invest multiple hours hustling and working tirelessly to become the best versions of themselves. It's not just a commitment, it's a journey that often involves overcoming challenges, seizing opportunities, and building a foundation for a successful future. With this commitment comes a certain expectation, a justified entitlement, if you will, for men to seek partners who align with their values, ambitions, and aspirations. Men, just like anyone else, have expectations when it comes to relationships. It's not about setting unrealistic standards, but rather acknowledging the effort they've put into personal growth and wanting a partner who appreciates and complements that journey. These expectations extend beyond superficial qualities. They encompass shared values, mutual respect, and a commitment to personal and relational growth. However, it's essential to note that men aren't signing up to be saviors or emotional healers. Men, just like women, desire partners who are willing to work on themselves, address past traumas, and actively contribute to the health of the relationship. It's not a matter of callousness, but an understanding that a healthy relationship requires both individuals to be actively engaged in their personal development. Consider this: when men go through breakups, they often take a considerable amount of time going solo, focusing on self-discovery and healing wounds. It's not uncommon for men to take 6 months or more to regain their emotional balance and emerge stronger. The idea is to prioritize personal well-being before diving into another relationship. It's a period of reflection, growth, and understanding oneself. Now, let's flip the script. Just like men benefit from this solo period, there's a parallel scenario where women could similarly benefit. It's about taking the time to rediscover personal strengths, identify areas for growth, and navigate the emotional landscape before entering into a new relationship. However, you know how it goes. It's not uncommon to witness some women opting for a quick replacement in a matter of days. This phenomenon often raises eyebrows. The question isn't about passing judgment, but rather understanding the motivations behind such swift rebounds. It's not a universal truth. But for some women, the desire for companionship or the need to fill an emotional void might drive them to seek a quick replacement. It's a coping mechanism, a way of navigating the post-breakup emotional landscape. In essence, men's expectations and the sense of entitlement to good women stem from the considerable effort they invest in personal growth. It's not about arrogance, but a recognition of the dedication and commitment they bring to the table. Moreover, the expectation isn't about finding perfection, it's about seeking compatibility, shared values, and a mutual commitment to personal development. Yet, men aren't signing up to be emotional rescuers. They desire partners who actively engage in their own healing and growth. It's a two-way street where both individuals contribute to the well-being of the relationship. In navigating breakups, men often take substantial time to go solo and heal. This period is about self-reflection and personal development before diving into new relationships. There's a lesson to be learned here, suggesting that women could similarly benefit from this solo journey. However, the reality is that some women might opt for a quick replacement. Rather than passing judgment, it's about understanding the individual motivations behind such decisions. It might be a coping mechanism or a way of navigating the complexities of post-breakup emotions. Whatever the case, honestly, we as men are not willing to make more concessions. Do women want a man with his act together? Fat pockets and all of that? Amazing. And what you want is simple, right? But as you know, these women can't even do something as simple as being picky with the men they allow inside of them. For the time being, be as finicky as you can and trust your gut. We ain't got no time to put used and abused women on a pedestal. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.